Yeah, that's a big hit for us in that situation, and it allows us to use our bullpen the way we want to use it. It gives us the lead. He gets by the 660, and now we move on and we play.
He's typically not a pinch hitter. For him
No.
to have his first pinch hit home run for that 660 milestone, what does that say?
I mean, it just says that he was prepared to hit, and that he got it to a good count and took a great swing, and as I said, that's a big home run for us. The start of a tough road trip again, division. It's big.
How impressed have you been with what he's offered offensively so far to start this season?
He's been a big part of our offense, and as I said, it's not just the home runs and the driving in the runs. It's the patience that he showed, the walks that he's taken. He's been a big part of it.
Joe, what enables a player to be able to tune out all what's going on? Those are the loudest boos he's heard all year, to focus and to do what he did.
Practice, I think. He's had a lot of practice at it. It's no different now than it was 3 years ago, 5 years ago when I first came here, and he was, 7 years ago, whatever it is, when he was a Yankee. He's been booed, pretty much every ballpark that we go to. It's just kind of part of what he has to deal with on a daily basis, and he's able to tune it out.
Joe, is it more than just practice? Because a lot of players really don't perform well under that kind of stress. Is there another quality involved?
I think Al's able to ignore it. I think he's, it's happened so much in his career that he's able to focus, and sometimes players feed off it, and Alex might be one of those guys.
That's what I was going to say, Joe. Do you think he's actually better?
Yeah, well, I don't know, because I've never seen him not under those circumstances on the road. He's always been booed when I've been a part of this. So, but he's able to tune it out.
Joe, what would you, after the home run and the celebrations I got, he came up to you and said something. What did he say?
Oh, we were talking about a situation that we had in Washington and an account, and what I wanted him to do, and that's all. It was a kind of we want him to swing the bat. That's the bottom line. Swing, and that's what we were talking about.
He had told me on the field that you actually popped into his head when he went 3-0 of you telling him to be more aggressive out there.
Yeah, well, it happened in Washington. I said, the days of you walking and stealing bases are not here in a sense. So swing the bat, and because he's got a lot of power, and try to hit one in the seats or hit a double.
It seemed like the team was pretty charged up for him, Joe.
Yeah.
The top step of the dugout. How would you describe the way?
I think that's fair to say. What the home run meant to us tonight, and these guys have been with Al and have had to see him deal a lot. Some of these guys have been with him for a while. Tex and Girardi, and some of these guys have had to understand. When we go on the road, all that he has to deal with, and they were happy for him.
Joe, I know it doesn't have to do with your guys, what you do on the field, but now this distraction is behind them, but now there's a potential another one with the bonuses and all that. Are you worried about him, that being in his head at all going forward?
No, I'm not. I think that with Alex, he's so happy to be playing. I think he'll block it out.
So when did you decide that's when you'd use him?
I told him about the 6th inning, just to be ready, and the next time it comes around, once Masterson left, I knew he was getting near the end. It was good. He battled, and they put some long at-bats on him. The guys at the bottom of the order were tough on him tonight. Hannigan, I don't know how many pitches he saw, but I thought he stayed at it and made a bunch of big pitches when he had to, got out of some jams, and he pitched good.
So when did you tell him at the days of you walking and stealing a base? Or
I didn't say that, but that's what kind of went in my, my mind. Just we want you to swing. That's what we want you to do, Alex.
And what was the thing in Washington?
He had a 3-0 count, and
At the exhibition?
Yeah.
Joe, Didi had another air tonight. You think it's just kind of in his head?
No, Didi's made some really good plays too. It's a physical error. I don't think that was a mental error. I think it was a physical error more than anything. So I thought he responded well to it. Walked, scored a run, got a base hit, had a chance to score another run. So I thought he responded well.
Where does ball get to shot?
On the wrist, unfortunately. And I think it hit Hannigan in the hand.
He waved you guys back. He's okay, obviously.
I hope. Yeah, I mean, he's okay. I mean, he hit again. Hopefully it's not sore tomorrow, but I'll have to wait and see.
Joe, that was a big home run because it won the game for you, obviously. But was there a sense of history when you guys were watching the home run? And can you feel that during the course of the game?
I mean, that's, you know, I mean, we're asked about it. But, I mean, that's for people to decide. But our job is to win games, and that's what we'll focus on, and, you know, put the players in the best situation to be, you know, to help us. But, I mean, that's for everyone else to decide.
Joe, how happy are you, Crowley?
No, I'm happy. I mean, that's a big home run. You know, to give us a win like that, and I'm happy for him to get by this so, you know, he doesn't have to think about it and answer questions, because I know that it can take its toll on a player when you're answering questions a lot, and you don't hit a home run for a week, and then it's 10 days, and I don't remember the last one he hit. Was it Sunday? Yeah, so, I mean, it was, you know, he's going to be asked about it a lot.